Okay, so I wanted to do a quick video on carnitine. Many people might not know unless they've been with me from the beginning, and I think few subscribers have. I didn't have many subscribers in the beginning. This channel was originally to be dedicated to transhumanism, supplementation, biohacking, things of that nature. So, one of the supplements I take, or actually just recently started taking, was carnitine. The reason for it is not for muscular endurance or muscle recovery or anything like that. It's actually to do with heart health. So I've been taking 2 amino acids for heart health, as well as a bunch of other supplements for heart health, which I will cover in later videos. But the 2 amino acids are taurine, and the second amino acid is carnitine. Now, carnitine is an amino acid present in muscle meat and in like beef and chicken, turkey, what have you. So people might be thinking, well, I should just eat meat to get this magical substance. No, you shouldn't. The interesting thing is carnitine supplementation seems to reduce mortality by around 27% in laboratory animals, whereas meat consumption is known to reduce or I should say increase all-cause mortality in humans by quite a bit, actually. So you don't want to be getting this from meat. Now, there are a couple side effects, but these are some of the benefits. It enhances memory, it enhances cognition, it enhances basically your ability to think. It works better in vegetarians and vegans than it does in non-vegetarians and vegans, similar to creatine. Whereas, I don't know who remembers this, but if a vegan supplements with creatine, they get much more of a memory benefit than somebody that eats meat. And what's funny is there's not really that much creatine in meat. Same is true for carnitine. The supplementation is, like for me, I take 1 gram of carnitine a day. That's over double what a meat eater would be getting from one tiny little scoop of carnitine. So it's double what a meat eater would get in one tiny scoop. 1 gram is double, because they get like almost double. I think they get like, well, no, it's much more than double actually, because they get like 56 milligrams. So my point would be is this: you gotta look at the benefits and the risks of everything you put into your body. Everything you put in your body, even kale for vegans, does have risks and benefits. So some of the benefits I've mentioned are great, but there are certain side effects. In some people, it has been found to potentially cause seizures. Okay, that's very rare, and it happens with higher doses. It also can also raise the risk of kidney issues. However, it's also been found to help end-stage renal patients, which is going to be listed in the description under the many studies that are underneath for people to follow. But primarily, it is very important to the functioning of the heart and the functioning of the mitochondria. Some people theorize that pretty much many chronic diseases are mitochondrial diseases or metabolic diseases. I think this is somewhat accurate. I also think, for example, that Gabrielle Lyon chick that, she calls herself a muscle-centric physician. I think she's onto something there. I do think that carnitine and building of skeletal muscle does help to stave off illness, particularly cardiovascular illness. And I think that the more lean muscle mass you have, the better. To an extent, there does come an extent where it will put a tax on the heart to be carrying around 400 pounds of muscle. But for the average person, like my height, I'm 5'11", weighing 185, 190 pounds and being well muscled is not a problem. It's a bigger problem if I'm puny, which I do have to start working on getting muscle back on. But if somebody's puny, or if somebody's fat, that is a bigger problem than if somebody is muscular, obviously. So the primary reason I take carnitine is for the heart. It also has benefits for memory. It also has benefits for male fertility. It helps increase sperm count, and it's basically a very safe supplement, except for some people it might cause seizures. And then there's the TMAO issue. Now TMAO is it's a byproduct of bacteria in the stomach that when they get a hold of the carnitine, when they digest it, they create this substance which may or may not damage arteries and may or may not raise the risk of blood clots, strokes, heart attacks, what have you. However, this can be ameliorated by taking your carnitine with a high vegetable diet and a diet with things like resveratrol and other phytochemicals in it. And that's all for this video.